news. And today we are just discussing what we have seen in the society, which is always happening and making people feel bad. People are depressed. A lot is going on, and a lot has been going on, and a lot is going to happen. So, what we are going to discuss today is a very sensitive topic, and most people they've come across such people. They are disappointed. People they've met a lot of disappointments in life in general, be it romantic relationships, be it business relationships, work related relationships. A lot has been happening, and people are left devastated, and a lot of people are left disappointed, especially those who are outside the country. People they are now working normally outside the country because of economic and social problems, challenges. They are forced to work outside, away from their loved ones, away from home. Some are actually away from Zimbabwe. They live in Dubai. Some they live in UK. Some they live in Australia. But the challenge now is all that being had done. They are facing challenges of trust issues. People they trust the wrong people. You come up with a deal. You feel like, okay, if I buy this car, I will give it to a friend. It's close. Someone will tell you, if we buy a minibus, things will work out. You will invest in that. Then probably things will not go down well. Things will not work. You lose all your savings probably after 4 years of trying. You give all that. You trust someone. You give him all your savings. Maybe you'll be working outside the country, South Africa, and you feel like, okay, now it's time for going home. And you ask, well, how much do we need to start this project? Someone will tell you, if we have 5,000 into work, you surrender all that money to him or her, and then you will lose the money. That's the most difficult part of life. Life is not easy. Life will never be easy, and life is like that. So, a lot of people, if now you are in a position of finding another person who is genuine after going through that, it will be very difficult to trust him or her. Just like even in a relationship of a woman and a man, a lot are also trapped in such situations whereby they are married to the wrong person, or they are in a relationship with the wrong person, an abusive person. They are always fighting, they are always arguing, and after a certain period of time, they divorce or they go separate ways. Now they're in a situation whereby they can't trust anyone anymore. That's the situation with a lot of people who have been involved in such situations before. So it will be very hard, very, very difficult to make that person believe again. And you are forced to work extra hard, paying all the deeds which were done previously, the damage that was uh, imposed on such a person before. So life is not balanced. In business, you lose money, you trust close friends, you give them a lot of money. Okay, they may say, okay, this deal will work. You give them money, you give them money, even relatives, you give them money, and then they will tell you, if we get 2,000, if we get 3,000, if we get 10,000, this deal will go through. Now, you give all what you have, your savings. After a certain period of time, things will not work, not results coming. Now, the issue is trusting again, trusting again. You can't trust. Even if you find someone who is genuine, now that person, you can't trust him or you can't trust her because of what you would have come across along the way. There are a lot of people who are living in diaspora as we are speaking. Some are in Australia, some are in the UK, some are in the United States of America. And the challenge is they send money back home. Okay, we want to achieve A, B, C, D by December. How much is the pig project? And the business plan is done. You give money, you pay everything. After a certain period of time, nothing is materializing. Nothing, you lose everything. People will not be available when you try to. So a lot of people now, they are having trust issues in life. That's why you see a lot of people are bitter. When you try to discuss business, people will be just doubting. Even if you come up with a meaningful proposal, that business proposal, it's very difficult for someone just to accept it because people have situations, people have gone through a lot. People have gone through a lot. Trust issues are an issue. A lot of people, they've lost time, they've lost dignity, they've lost a lot. You know what I mean? So they can't trust anymore. Eh, I was talking to someone this other day, and he was telling me, I invested 100,000 in a project that we were supposed to build clusters in a certain country in Africa, and he was believe he was made to believe that things were happening whilst he was away. By the time that he wanted to go there, things just fallen apart, you know. So he didn't see anything, He didn't see what was being said to him and what he saw on the ground. Nothing was matching. So now trying to figure out how to recover the money that he had invested, the time that he had invested in someone he trusted so much. This guy he trusted so much, he was nowhere to be seen. It was hard to get him in a normal meeting. So for you to meet someone who is just bruised coming out of such a situation, even if you tell him that we are now going to do a business which just need 2,000, he already that person will have trust issues. So people are going through the most. People are going through a lot. People they don't trust. People they don't trust. Why? Because they've gone through the worst. It's very difficult to love someone who was before was also involved in a nasty divorce, someone who was involved in a very abusive relationship. My brother, you have to work extra time, extra hard to make sure that queen you treat her well because it won't be easy. Thank you very much for joining. This is World Trading Updates and News. We share everything, business relationships, time, we come with this kind of topics when we just want to remind all our business associates that every time when you're in business, you must be able to know what kind of relationships do you have. It's not everyone who really understands your past. Okay. Thank you very much. Always remember to take care of your loved ones and each other. It's bye bye for now.